to my channel. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Comment tu t'appelles? Chez you the fier. Et le majet. Daddy go spend. Yeah, this swag on a red. Busco la paix.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with
the best sister ever.
Yikes. But this is my sister Aisha. She's also new on YouTube, so I'll be linking her channel in the description box. But today we're going to be filming a video about other people's unpopular opinions. So let's just get straight into that. Okay, so the first one is milk goes before cereal.
No. Like, absolutely not.
It's so funny because the person who said this, like, we have like great debates and like, girl, I thought you were smarter than this.
Because then it'll be disproportionate.
If you're watching this, I thought you were smarter than this.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is cheesecake is nasty, and I agree.
No, that's wrong. Have you ever had strawberry cheesecake?
Ew, strawberry.
Strawberry cheesecake is so good.
No.
It's so good.
Cheesecake is nasty.
She's bugging. Cheesecake is really good.
Cheesecake is really nasty.
You just
like,
have
how
to
do
have
y'all
the
like
good,
that?
You haven't had the right cheesecake.
Like, what does it even really taste like? Ugh.
It's good. And like, especially the graham cracker crust. It's so good. Anyways.
Candy doesn't belong on ice cream.
Yeah, I don't really put. Actually,
you know what's nasty? Like on the ice cream when they put like M&Ms on it because the M&M color, like it just like it just.
I think it depends what candy it is. I mean, I think chocolate goes on ice cream, obviously. Like chocolate pieces, like it could be like Kit Kat bars. Like, have you ever had like froyo?
Oh yeah, I
it?
went to this. What's the name of this ice cream place? Milk and cream, something like that. Milk and cream
cookies, I don't know.
no, milk and cream.
No, I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I went there and they put like brownie bits.
Yeah,
like,
you can put.
That's good.
You
No,
but
candy,
like, but in terms of like gummy worms, I personally don't like things like that.
No, like I like chocolate, like the M&Ms, but like when you put it on ice cream, it's just like ugh, and then like the color seeps into like, especially on vanilla ice cream, it's just ew.
Yeah, no.
Like, Chick-fil-A is overrated.
I feel like, well, I've only had Chick-fil-A from New York City, and I know it's not going to be as good as like Chick-fil-A in the South. So I feel like I can't fully answer that question. But in terms of like the one in the city, I feel like it's good. I won't say it's not good, but it's not something I'm like always craving. I've only had it like twice or so.
I had Chick-fil-A twice. One thing I'll say is that the Popeyes chicken sandwich is definitely better than Chick-fil-A.
No, Chick-fil-A one tastes more real. Like the chicken tastes.
It's good,
better.
but
the
way
Popeyes
people
one is
like,
a good knockoff. It's just not as good, I don't think.
No, Popeyes is definitely better. But like overall, Chick-fil-A, like they're good. Their nuggets are really good though.
Oh yeah, I had their nuggets are actually really good.
And their fries. Watermelons are disgusting.
I don't think they're disgusting, but I personally don't like watermelon that much. I just think it doesn't have a lot of flavor.
They're nasty. That's just it. They're just nasty.
Yeah. I don't think they're nasty. They're just not my go-to fruit.
You know what's good? Mangoes.
Yeah, mangoes
are always good. Like, I don't know how you can like it. Pineapples don't go on pizza.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think this is an unpopular opinion. I think most people agree with that.
Yeah.
Like what? Like,
fruits on pizza just doesn't sound right.
Like, who even came up with that?
Yeah.
This is a good one. Relaxing your natural hair doesn't mean they hate your hair. I think that's true because I feel like in the natural hair community, like a lot of people try to slam people like who are still like texturized. It doesn't necessarily mean that they hate their hair. It's just like,
I feel like it's more about the choice because before, the reason why people think that is before we had to relax our hair in order to like fit into certain like rooms or whatever. But like if you're someone who's genuinely confident in your hair, like I think the natural hair movement, like there shouldn't be one right way to do it. If you want to relax your hair, like that's fine. Like as long as it's not because of like, you know,
I mean, a lot of people, and a lot of people they actually relax their hair or like perm it, whatever, you like straighten it because like they just don't want to deal with their natural hair. Like there's such thing as liking your natural hair and not wanting to deal with it.
Yeah, like it's fine. I mean, as long as you take care of your hair, really.
That's the toxic thing about the natural hair community. Like they like slamming other people who still perm. And that's
like if you perm, like if it's for you, it's for you.
This is a good one. Can you separate the art from the artist?
I personally, I can't. Like if someone's like really problematic, it's kind of hard to like listen or support their content without realizing like the negativity that comes behind it.
Yeah, like you don't have to support it, but like you can admit that like it's good.
Oh yeah, I can. If something's good, it's good.
So like,
but I feel like in terms of supporting, like, you know, I'm gonna buy their album, for example. I'm gonna like things like that are a little hard, but like, cause I just, yeah, I think it's just hard to do that. For me at least. Like if someone's like, you know, really misogynistic and they have like, you know, a bad rep record with like sexually assaulting women, how can I just like jam to their music? Like, what'd you say?
I said Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Yeah.
Okay. This is not an unpopular opinion, but someone said Red Lobster biscuits come second to no one.
Yeah, they're good biscuits. Just a few weeks ago, I bought like the mix from Sam's Club, and we just baked it with me and my friends.
Oh, they sell them at Target. We should get them.
Yeah, they're good. I like
the
Red
lines
Lobster
at Target
biscuits.
are long now.
Yeah, you could deliver them.
Alright. Rihanna is overrated.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I don't think so. I mean, if you want to say she's overrated with music, I think she's a very good artist, but like, to each their own. But you can never say she's overrated as a person because
she's not.
She is. I'm not even like a diehard Rihanna fan, but like you can definitely respect her hustle. Like she's someone who, you know, she goes into different fields and she excels wherever she goes.
Right, she's a fashion icon. Yeah. She's a philanthropist.
And she cares about people and, you know, representation, inclusion. Like I think she's a great person in general.
Yeah, she's very raw for such a like a.
Like even if you don't like her music, like her as a person, I think she's very inspirational.
I don't know if the word is like overly like saturated. I don't know, but like she's a raw person for such like a toxic environment that she's in.
She's
like,
a good person. Yeah. I mean, I would assume that.
School should be reopened. At this point, we don't want it anymore. Like, I mean, at first it was kind of like, oh, let's go back to school, but it's just like.
I mean, obviously, especially that next semester is going to be my senior year, like, in college, I really do want, you know, schools to be reopened, but I only want it to be reopened if it means that people are going to be safe and we're not putting people's lives at risk. Like, I hate online classes, but, you know, if people are going to be healthy by staying home, then we'll go with that.
Oh my God. Someone said fruits are disgusting.
Don't say that.
No. If you don't like fruits, like, what's wrong with you?
And no, she said, yes, all of them. Girl, fruits.
Expand your taste palette.
Like what? Like what about grapes, mangoes, pineapples, like tangerines, like grapes? Like how can you say all fruits are nasty?
Yeah, that's problematic.
And you African, and you said fruits are nasty. Like when we eat fruits. This is not an unpopular opinion. I feel like a lot of us can agree with it. At least the millennials. Like African marriages are toxic.
You know, I'm taking an Africana studies class, and we were talking a little bit about like the struggles that African women go through in their marriages. Right. And one thing that my professor pointed out, which is I think really important, is that you cannot generalize all of Africa. I think we a lot of times say things like without even thinking like, oh, Africans do this, Africans do that. Africa is a whole continent. Like there are a lot of cultures in Africa that the women stand up for themselves and they don't take anything for less. Like, you know, we can't just say African marriages are toxic. Maybe I would say some of the ones I've seen are, but I don't want to generalize and say the entire continent has toxic marriages, because you can go to any country or continent and you're going to find toxic marriages everywhere. So I try not to generalize, but I could see why people would say that just based on the ones you've seen, but definitely try to avoid saying things like African marriages are toxic because it's a continent, you know.
True, can't generalize our people. And this one, I think you definitely agree with this one. Twitter over Instagram.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think Twitter is just, I like to laugh.
I feel like Twitter is just underrated because it's like all these memes that you guys see on Instagram and like Snap and all these pages, like where do you where does it come from? It always comes from Twitter. I feel like
exactly.
Twitter always comes first with everything, with like news, like I don't know, like they have all the tea.
Twitter has everything. Like you can find just about anything on there. Yeah.
And then the last one that I have is that ketchup. Wait, was it ketchup? Yeah, ketchup belongs in the fridge.
Yeah, I refrigerate my ketchup. I think when you open it, you're supposed to refrigerate it. If it's not open, you don't have to refrigerate it.
Yeah, I don't know, like.
I mean, what's wrong with
feel
ketchup
like
in the fridge?
because like when you eat it and it's cold, it's just kind of like.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed. I'm pretty sure it says in the bottle like if you open it, refrigerate it. So.
But some people keep it in
It might
cabinets.
mess it up. I mean, you could keep it in the cabinet, but in terms of like shelf life, it lasts longer in the fridge. I think. Who knows? Don't quote me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's it for today. I didn't really get much responses, but I'll definitely try to do a part 2 to this. And if you guys want to see Aisha more, then let me know. But thank you all for watching. I think this was a very calm video.
Yeah. I mean, some of these opinions just don't make sense
At all. Like, how do you not like fruits?
Yeah, that's
like,
not right.
Fruits.
Like, are you okay?
And you think Rihanna's overrated? You know what's so funny? Because the person who said that is like a Beyonce fanatic.
You can like Beyonce and Rihanna. Why
I know, but I feel like people always try to pin them against each other.
We don't have to pin two baddies against each other. They can both thrive. Successful Black women only.
Okay, so that should be the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.
Bye.